Hey, Gabriel here, Caroline, and we're going to go over our top 5 things. We just finished up Disney World, so our top 5 things at Disney World that we liked. We'll also talk about the 5 things we didn't like. So this is our first time at Disney World. We went all out. We stayed at the Polynesian Village Resort, is that right? We stayed at the Poly. We got club level. We didn't do the dining plan. It just didn't seem appropriate to us. I'm glad we didn't because we didn't eat that much. Went to all the parks, and this is kind of what we thought. So I think the number one thing that I liked about the park was the pool.
That's the resort.
The resort was cool, but I think that we spent more time, quality time, at the pool, which was okay. I mean, it's just a pool. I mean, it's like 3 feet, 4 feet deep, so that was cool. I like the monorail, and I really like the boats. Geez, I'm trying to come up with 3 other things that I like. You got anything that you like?
Well, about the resort itself, I mean, there's pros and cons. I don't necessarily think you need to stay on property to make it worth your while. I think you could totally budget it and go stay at the Hilton or the Radisson or something like that. That's still on Disney property, but not a resort. Not even the discount resorts. I don't necessarily think you need it. Now, the Poly is in a fantastic location. It's on the monorail, and you can also take a boat right to Magic Kingdom. And you can also see the castle from the beach, and so you can see the fireworks every night. So there are definitely some pros. The food, meh, it really wasn't that good. We didn't eat at the main restaurant for dinner. We had the Ohana breakfast, which is the character breakfast, and the food was very subpar. Like, it really wasn't very good. But I've heard the dinner's good. We ate at the quick service restaurant a couple times that we just paid for. We didn't do the dining plan, and I'm glad we didn't, like you said, because we really didn't eat that much. It's hot. We were tired, and
Yeah, this is April, so I can't imagine what it looks like in the summer.
yeah.
But I guess, what else did we like? The rides
Club
are okay.
level?
Club level,
I don't necessarily
guess.
think it's worth it.
yeah. I mean, we had snacks put out.
They have
and-
food all day that you can go eat, but it's the same thing every day. I thought that they may change it up, but it literally was the same food for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner every day we were here.
And
So,
honestly, go buy a loaf of bread and some peanut butter and jelly and make that for the kids. That's all I'm going to eat anyway.
we did buy a case of water. We for sure went through. We froze the bottles and put them in our cooler backpack because they don't let you bring ice in anymore.
This was cool. You get to buy everything
Yeah, the
with this.
Magic Bands are awesome. You have to get these. If you're not staying on property, I recommend still getting these. You won't get them automatically if you don't stay on property.
You want
But
to tell them the trick about those?
oh yeah, also just found this out the last day
Good
here.
afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. How are you?
This is the Magic
Everybody
Band.
have a great vacation, right?
Hold on, sorry.
Well, now, welcome aboard this Magical Express. My name is Alberto.
We're on the
This is
Magical
Monaco
Express,
Travel.
and we're
We're
going
arriving
back.
just in about 40 minutes to Orlando International Airport. When arriving to the airport, I'm going to do just one stop at
Look at this.
We arrive at the level 1 and then go up to level 3 for check-in and security point. Well, thank you. Just about relax and enjoy.
This is the great Magical Express. It's just a bus.
Free transport to the airport, though.
Really right. Thank you so much for using this Magical Express. The air conditioning is okay. It's good.
It's good.
All right. Thank you. Enjoy. My pleasure.
These are your Magic Bands.
We didn't find this out
I
till
didn't
like the
find this
last
out
day.
until last day. This gray part you can actually pull off, and it makes it a lot easier to fit the kids. So like this one, we pulled hers off, and it fits her so much better. Because before we were trying to
Wrap it around.
hold it. We were trying to like wrap it around like this, and I even put like a little hair tie on it, try to keep it closed. But yeah, so the gray part comes off for kids. I thought the parks were all very clean. I did notice that. And it was kind of cool. Every park we went to, we had trouble getting in. Our Magic Bands, it just wasn't recognizing us. So every single park we went to, we had to redo our fingerprints. It's not like we had to like step out of line for it, but it took a minute. We didn't complain about it at all. I just figured, I mean, there's millions of people here, and I'm sure it happens, but they actually said, gave an email,
Text,
like
yeah.
a text, right, saying that they had noticed that we had problems with our bands, and they gave us like 3 free fast passes
That was cool.
for our last
Yeah,
day,
that was
which was
cool.
really cool. But we didn't ask for it. We didn't complain about it either. So that was totally on their end. So I thought that was really neat. The rides, I didn't get to do everything because I'm pregnant, but I did get to do a lot. I mean, there's a lot of rides that you can do, except for the roller coasters. I could do everything. A lot of 3D rides now that we're not necessarily the biggest fans of. We would rather go to Six Flags and do like legit roller coasters.
Rock and roll roller coaster.
But the kids were able to do the bigger rides. Both of them were, even Nella, and they loved it. So Slinky Dog was cool. Soarin' at Epcot was really neat. I didn't get to do the Flight of Passage. Gabe did. He liked it okay.
I mean,
It's also a simulator.
it's a simulator. You go in there and they give you the glasses, and it's kind of cool. It feels like you're riding a Banshee from Avatar. And is it worth waiting 3 hours to get on that ride? I mean,
We didn't wait 3 hours. We had a fast pass.
we had a
but
fast pass, but still, I mean, if I never rode it again, I wouldn't die. Now, rock and roll, that's a good roller coaster.
My favorite part? It's really hard to say. They were all very different. I thought Animal Kingdom was beautiful. Like the Pandora was gorgeous.
Yeah, Pandora was cool.
Epcot was actually cool, more for adults though. There's not that many rides there, but the whole like around the world where you can literally eat like appetizers from like 12 or 15 different countries.
Yeah.
That was cool. And
And all the people are from that country.
yeah, all the people that work in each little area are from that country. They have to be from that country. So that was cool. You definitely see more adults at that park than you do kids. Hollywood Studios, the Toy Story Land is newer. The rest of it's still kind of old. There's also not that many rides there. I don't know much else to say. We have realized though that we're not really a Disney family.
We're not a Disney family.
We've done it. Our kids enjoyed it, but they really enjoyed their time at the beach and
At
the
the
pool.
That's all they wanted.
Way
to do.
better than they did the parks. They were like, it was okay. Nella liked the princesses. Josie's kind of over that, and she's like, I liked the bigger rides that I got to do. And then she was like, I want to go to Six Flags. That's what she said. So, but we did it, and we had a good time.
Yeah, some people like it. I mean,
The weather
I guess
held out for us.
The weather held out for us. It didn't really rain a lot, which was really good. I guess a tip that we learned early on, we just kind of stumbled onto, was go to the parks late.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sleep in.
Sleep in.
I mean, go to the pool, get to the park around like 3 or 4, and then stay. And then, because once the fireworks, especially Magic Kingdom, because Magic Kingdom stays up till midnight every night. And then sometimes they have magic hours, which will go like an extra 2 hours. So if you get there and start riding your rides around like 8 or 9, right when the fireworks hit, man, the lines just go straight down. And then after dawn, everybody starts leaving the park. So we literally hit almost every single ride in that 2 hours at Magic Kingdom. Whereas if we just stayed during the day, we're talking at least 90-minute wait. Everywhere you go, it's hot. People are upset, angry. You're exhausted.
Yeah, so
we average about 5 miles, I think. 5 miles a day.
About 6 miles a day, which is really not even close to what a lot of people do. But I was hoofing it. I think I did pretty good at 33 weeks pregnant. But yeah, and another thing about the staying late, Magic Kingdom, it seems like it's always up until midnight. I don't know if that's summer hours, maybe they just extended them, but most other parks close around 9 or 10. But the extra magic hours though, that is one perk about staying on property, is those extra magic hours, either if they're in the morning or at night, are only for people that are staying on property. So if you try to stay, and they know it because you have your band or your pass, and they're going to scan those, and they're not going to let you in. So that was one perk about staying on property, is that we were able to use those extra magic hours and get in some rides. But either way, after the fireworks, it's dead. Like, the wait times go down significantly. So
I guess that's kind of 5 things. So I guess 5 things we did like. Number 1 for me was transportation. horrific. I mean, it's like a bus. The buses, you can literally wait an hour to go to a park. Monorail broke down today, so you may be like, hey, I'll go on the monorail, but it may be down. I mean, it broke today. It's not even working. The boat was really cool. I mean, but you have
that's
to still
if you're
wait.
staying at the
That's if you're
Poly.
staying at a Poly. But yeah, so for me, transportation could be greatly, greatly improved. I'm really surprised Disney has such poor transportation. I mean, it feels like
I didn't think it was that bad.
I thought it was poor. I mean, seriously. I mean,
For Universal, we used Lyft, and that was super easy.
yeah, but it's crazy. I don't know. That killed it for me. Was
No,
transportation.
Universal was super cool too. We forgot to talk about that.
No, we're not doing Universal right now.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So the other thing is, number 2 is the food. Man, that food is bad. I mean, I didn't taste one thing that I thought. We had cotton candy at Magic Kingdom, and I thought for sure it was burnt. I don't know what was wrong with it. It was horrific. It was $6 or something for that. But we did the breakfast with Ohana. Everybody told us that was amazing. It's not. Don't waste your time, man. I think we paid like $200 or something for it. And my kids saw it. They were able to meet a couple people,
Mickey,
Mickey,
and Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch, and then they give you this pan, and it's got like this, I would say like high school cafeteria eggs with some sausage and potatoes, and that's it. And that's $200 right there, man. So
Akershir's Princess Dinner. I don't know how to pronounce that. That food was better. It was actually legitimate, like
Yeah, that was
Norwegian
better.
food. So you're getting a little bit more culture than just American crap.
that was $460.
It was still very expensive. We met like
$460.
6 princesses, but our kids were just like, meh. I don't know. Like, I think we're just not the biggest fans.
Yeah.
We're kind of
Keep in mind,
probably
we're
not
not
the best
big-
people to give you.
We're not big Disney
Disney
fans.
pros.
I mean, for us, I even asked my kids, I was like, you guys want to come back? And they're like, I don't know. For us, I think we'd rather go to Tahiti, or maybe go down to Mexico, or maybe go back to Paris,
South Africa.
South Africa, or back to Hawaii. We like the beach. We like the water, and I don't think Disney's right for us, but it's up to you. I mean, if you like standing in lines for like an hour and eat really like bad food,
We had a good time though. Like, we didn't have a bad time. We're just
it's okay. I think
We've
for
been
me,
there, done that.
I think the return on investment was poor. I just all the money
it's
we
so
spent,
expensive.
all the money we spent, was that really?
And we went all
That
out.
awesome?
Like, we went all out to make it that awesome, and
Yeah.
it was still kind of like,
Yeah, at the end of the day, okay, I guess. And most of the rides, honestly, most of the rides are really not worth the hour ride. I mean, Dumbo, what is Dumbo? Dumbo is just like, something you'd catch at any amusement park anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But for here, because it's Dumbo, there's an hour-long wait. I mean, if you want to go on, the Rock and Roll roller coaster, which to me is one of the best roller coasters in the world, and I think it's awesome. I'm still not going to spend 2 hours in line for that. And I think that's kind of what it was. I felt like there's so many people at these parks. So many, such huge lines. It's so hot. People just get so miserable. Again, how many people were just
yeah.
mad at each other? I don't know. If I was Disney, my 3 recommendations for Disney, all right? Number 1, get AI autonomous vehicles and put them around the park. Number 1. Or number 2, freaking extend that, update your monorail system and get a monorail that goes to every single park. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Number 3, start allowing other food people to come into your parks. For example, it'd be fantastic at a Wendy's here, or a Macaroni Grill, or something. Ooh, name whatever restaurant that you like, and let them open up shop in the park, because that food would be better. You know what I mean? Get a portion of it. I don't know what to tell them. Because the food that you guys serving is I wouldn't eat that. What else? Let me see. I think that's pretty much it. I guess on the score of 10, what would you give this Disney vacation?
6 to 7.
That's what I'm thinking. Probably out of 6 to 7.
It wasn't bad. Like, really, there wasn't anything that I really didn't like.
Right.
We're just not Disney people.
We're just not Disney
So, I mean, I thought it was good. Like, I think the ease, like, we didn't have a problem with anything. But we weren't, like, overly wowed by anything either.
Stuff that people were getting so worked over, like this, you know, you gotta have this pineapple or Dole Whip. Oh my God, a Dole Whip! You gotta have a Dole Whip. I get a Dole Whip, I'm like,
It's pineapple yogurt.
pineapple yogurt. It's pineapple yogurt. Come on, man. It's pineapple yogurt.
Not that
It's not that big a
exciting.
deal. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. For you Disney people out there, I know you're gonna hate me. I apologize.
Yeah, don't hate us.
Don't
We're
hate
just-
us. Love Disney, but we're me, and I'm spending 10 grand again. I think I would probably take my family to Hawaii or the Caribbean because that's when we
Or
found most
maybe
of
a
our fun.
Disney cruise.
No Disney cruise, but I will take a cruise. But it
My
won't be a
kids just
Disney
aren't
cruise.
into the characters either.
No.
They're just not. I don't know, like,
Yeah,
I don't know. But
yeah. So
we tried.
that's our 9-day review. Well, I'll say 5-day review of Disney. We
Disney.
did a 4-day on top of that with Universal, which we'll post about that later. But that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So for
Headed
all you
home.
people going to Disney, enjoy spending all that money.
Adios.
Adios.